Bueno, bienvenidos al segundo capítulo de Bastion. Lo dejamos con Kit en el Bastión, no sé si os acordaréis. Y vamos allá.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Vale, esto se repite, pero si os recordáis...
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Vaya, vaya. Vale, pues vamos aquí. Vamos allá. No sé si haré un nivel, por así decirlo, de Bastion por cada...
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Them squirts just don't know when to quit. Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his. Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting. With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his. He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash. And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel. The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Shame old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella.
el núcleo y poner eso.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Vale. Levántate, Kit.
The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Ain't always much to say.
Machete de guerra. Está muy bien, pero... Me quedo con el martillo porque me va muy bien. Y en cuanto a esto, me gusta. Lo de reclamo del aspirante. Está muy bien, Parece que no va a llevar más comida. Se puede construir más.
Kid ain't finished here yet. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Esto que se supone que es los que... Vamos a ir al crisol. Puede ser interesante.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Ahí va.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds.
Eso supongo que al ser esto es lo que nada, ¿cómo te acercas? ¿Ves?
Blasted things hurt like a broken heart. He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
¿A qué va a estar en el último? What the...
No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Todo puede salir mal. Mijo.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard they pop that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30, hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. Troublesome scene, to be sure. A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
A ver, ¿qué mejora podemos
I still
coger?
remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Qué graciosillo el aspirante.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Mejor vida máxima. Que si no...
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
En vez de esto, me voy a poner el modo del aspirante porque la verdad es que va muy bien. Es bastante... Bueno, pues lo voy a dejar aquí. Y nada, pues nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Hasta luego.